Now, let me tell you, this is a Chevelle. I love this car. I love working on these cars when these guys bring them to, especially when it's guys that do kind of a retro mod to them. They bring a lot of modern into it. This is a big block. I mean, a 427 cubic inch big block. I love it. I love the color. I love the combination. I love everything about it. But check this out. These are the custom kick pods that we installed. The new ones actually hold a component set, which has a tweeter and a mid-range, and we basically build the crossover in behind it. So it still keeps a factory look on both sides, and it helps you to relocate the emergency brake as well. Now, what's cool about this car is we rewired it, ran all new cables, relocated the battery in the back, which I'm fixing to show you the trunk in just a minute. Right now you're seeing a cutaway of the rear deck, which we redid the entire rear deck, reupholstered it, and put our own. This is all Alpine as far as the mids and highs go, and as you heard, it sounds incredible. Pioneer's new head unit called the 3500 IX. Let me tell you, this is $150 AM/FM CD that was just jamming like this in this classic car. 150 bucks. What a value. MP3, iPod connections, USB, remote control, 200 watt amp built in. Yada, yada, yada. It's awesome. Now, let me show you the trunk. You're going to love it. All right, you know, the coolest thing about a 68 Chevelle, you know what's cool about a 68 Chevelle? Everything is cool about it. Okay, here's the deal. Well, I let the masterminds get in here again, and I'm letting you know, what the coolest thing is we relocated the battery to the back. There's a fuel cell back here, and that takes up a lot of your option for a big subwoofer box if you like bass, right? Which, who doesn't like bass? So what we did is my boys came in, battery on this side, and what you're going to see as a cutaway in a minute is, you know, we always kind of have a little signature that we do is on our custom side. So we put the Chevrolet bow tie in the cover that covers the battery. We actually etched it in and built it out of wood and handmade it, and then recarpeted everything. It's ridiculous. Recarpeted the whole trunk so that it all matches, right? Because a lot of times the old school trunk mats don't match very well with that. We rebuilt some panels here to cover up the hinges and all the accessories and stuff like that, because the old cars back then, the older cars didn't have a lot of insulation, if that's the right word. And then over here we built in a subwoofer box. I'm sure you're seeing the cutaway now. We built a box that fits in the side of the trunk. So therefore he has a 12-inch punch P1, which, by the way, the new P1s are only $129 for a 600 watt 12, 129 bucks. So keep in mind, this whole car was done on a relatively small budget for a whole bunch of sound. And then up in the very back on the top walls right here, we did Alpine's new amplifiers. We have a mono amp on the sub and a 4-channel on mids and highs. Those new amps are anywhere from $199 to $299 bucks. So keep in mind, in this vehicle, he's got all this killer sound without it being the thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. And in the custom side of this, that's what we love the most. Anybody can buy a piece of product, right? But when you start letting our guys integrate it, it sounds like it did earlier. 68 Chevelle, bam.